Your friends try to tell you we will ain't fall in love, and we will be together any kind of weather. It's like that, step I take. You need it, every little step I take. We'll be together, every little step I take. You'll be there, every little step I take. We'll be together, every little step I take. Oh no, we'll be there, every little step I take. We'll be there, be together, every little step I take. Every step, we'll be there, every little step I take. We will be together. Every little step I take. Every little step I take. Oh no. Every little step I take. We'll be together.
Celebrating 75 years as your heritage station. We are AM 1420 and 92.9 and 93.3 WVJS.
I must have dreamed 1,000 dreams, been haunted by a million screams. I can hear the marching feet, they're moving into the street. Did you read the news today? They say the danger's gone our way, but I can see the fire still alight, burning into the night. There's too many men, too many people, thinking too many problems, and not much love to go around. Can't see this in a land of confusion. This is the world we live in, and these are the hands we give up. You never let's start trying to make it a place worth living in. Ooh, Superman, where are you now? Where everything's gone wrong somehow. The men of steel and men of power, losing control by the hour. This is the time, this is the place, so we're for the future. But there's not much love to go around. Tell me why this is a land of confusion. This is the world we live in, and these are the hands we give up. You never let's stop trying to make it a place worth living in. Remember when the sun was shining, and the stars were bright, all through the night, and the sound of your laughter as I held you tight.
Let's go! Yo! Welcome to the Red Devil Rundown. It's your host, Dan Bartlett. Live from Mr. B. Oh, it's now time for the Red Devil Rundown. Oh, it's now time for the Red Devil Rundown. Oh, it's now time for the Red Devil Rundown. It's your source for all things red and black. Let's go live from Mr. B's. Let's go wild. Let's go wild.
What's up, Red Devil fans? It's now time for another edition of the Red Devil Rundown. We are live out here at Mr. B's. On tonight's show, we're going to be talking to the swimming team. That's right, we've got the swimming team in the house here at Mr. B's. That'll be the first half of tonight's action. And in the second half, we're going to talk a little football. Yeah, I know we talked a lot about football so far this year, but we're going to be talking about a little bit the football seniors and where some of them plan to play some football next year at college. That'll be happening on tonight's Red Devil Rundown, and maybe a little bonus at the very end as we talk to two prime 8th graders, just some upcoming stars, and we'll bring them on tonight's show. But first, before we do anything else, it's time to do a little rundown in the Red Devil in the week here, and we're going to go all the way back to last Friday where the girls and boys, both teams, the basketball teams were in action, and the girls and the boys both took a loss to Davis County. The girls losing 62-47, and that game, Hogg had a double-double, 21 points and 11 rebounds. Sapp had 15 points, and it was just an incredible game how well the girls played against Davis County, a top-tier team, and really it was a much of a game until the fourth quarter, the fourth period there where Kennedy Lane went off for Davis County and kind of led them to a victory there. On the boys' side, they did take a loss as well to Davis County, 75-47. Trey Shimwell had 10 points, and that's last Friday's action. On Saturday, the swimming team was in action. The city-county swim meet at the health park. We're going to talk all a bit about that. I'll let them run through that, all the results there for you. And then also on Saturday, we had the wrestling team, where the wrestling team competed against South Warren in a dual tournament, finishing 6 out of 15 teams. They posted a 3-3 record against a really strong field, as Coach was talking about that earlier today. The Red Devils opened up against Meade County, falling 59-21, but showed a really good fight early he was talking about. You had Melton that set the tone early with the pin and the 113 pounds. And then over at the freshman, Brody earned a pin in 120, and Klein continued his dominance there at 157. The freshman, I believe it was Steve Lemine, secured his first win of the season it was early in the Try it again here. Earning a late victory in the third period. That's what he was trying to tell me. But ultimately, Owensboro bounces back with dual victories there. Owensboro 48, Warren Central 18, Owensboro 66, West Jessamine 6, and then finally Owensboro 66, South Warren B team 5. And so just a big highlight there to the wrestling team. We talked about Klein continuing. He's now another 5-0, undefeated on the season, continuing his dominance on the wrestling. Also on Saturday, the girls' basketball team was in action against Meade County, suffering another loss. It was 60-51. Sapp had 22 points, 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Carruthers this time having a double-double, 16 points and 10 rebounds, but they do fall short to the Meade County on Saturday. On Tuesday, there was no action on Monday there. On Tuesday, the boys basketball took a win. That's right, a win against Hancock County, 67-45. They're now 2-12 on the season. Marcus Jr., 18 points. He goes 8 for 8 at the free throw line. And Zeke Beam, how about this? He goes 7 for 9 in the field, 15 points total, as they pick up their second victory of the season. That same night, the girls were in action against McLean County and lost a heartbreaker as it was tied up late there at the end of that game, and McLean County just edged out the Devils there. Avery Martin goes 11 points, 3 from 4 from behind the arc, but they do fall 44-39 to McLean County. So that's been your rundown. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the swim team. Can't wait to talk about this. We'll be right back here on the Red Devil Rundown.
At the Mr. B's Pizza and Wings in Owensboro, dive into hot, fresh-made pizzas, bold wings, and all your favorite game day classics. And now take the fun even further at Club 18 Golf, the indoor golf experience right inside Mr. B's. Bring your friends, book a bay, and swing through world-famous courses while enjoying great food and cold drinks. It's the ultimate night out with great eats, great swings, all under one roof. Mr. B's Pizza and Wings in Club 18 Golf, right on Highland Point Drive, where Owensboro comes to play.
Hi, I'm Zach Tell, Madisonville Maroon and current Kentucky Wildcat basketball player.
And I'm Chris Rhodes, injury attorney.
Growing up in Madisonville, I dreamed about playing in Rupp Arena, but I didn't get recruited, didn't have guarantees, but I kept showing up.
A lot of our injured clients feel that same way, trying to push forward, feeling like everything is stacked against them.
But when people believe in you, everything changes.
That's what we do here. We stand beside you every step of the way.
Roads and Roads.
We've got your back.
Living life at a healthy weight can be challenging, but Owensboro Health's weight management team has the resources to help. Whether you are looking for nutrition counseling and fitness training at the health park, or clinically supervised weight loss medications or weight loss surgery with our bariatric surgeon, you'll find the support you need to maintain a healthy weight and live a healthier, happier life. Learn more at owensborohealth.org/livewell.
Hey y'all, it's Kellyanne Harris with the Harris Group at Keller Williams Elite Realty. As a proud sports mom, I know what it takes to show up, stay focused, and deliver results on the field and in real estate. That's why we're offering our Guaranteed Cash Offer program. We guarantee to get your home sold or we'll buy it. For all your real estate needs, trust the Harris Group. We're always ready to go to work for you. Call us today at 270-929-5857 for the details.
Hi, I'm Zachary Clark with the Greater Owensboro Realty Company. Whether you're buying your first home, upgrading to your dream space, or selling and looking for the right price, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. With proven results, local market knowledge, and real commitment to my clients, I'll make sure your move is the right one. Let's turn your real estate goals into reality. Call or text me today at 270-231-1576. And always remember, close with Clark.
Support your school with the German-American School Spirit Check Card. With each purchase you make using the card, we make a donation to your participating school of choice. So far, through our School Spirit Card program, we've given back over $300,000 to community schools. Stop in your local German-American bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit Check Card today. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Let's get back to the rundown and break down all of the red and black action. Sending it back to Mr. B's with your host Dan Bartlett. It's the Red Devil Rundown.
Welcome back to the Red Devil Rundown, live at Mr. B's, and of course live stream on 102.7 The Game. You can find us on 92.9. Guys, we're all about the Red Devils here on WVJS, and joining me right now is the swim team. I've been really looking forward to talking about the swim team, just getting a little bit to know more about the sport. And joining me now is Coach Sean Jackson. And Coach Jackson, talk a little bit about the swim team and what it's like to coach a swim team, because I know I've been around sports a long time. I've never really covered a swim team before, and I've heard it's great to watch. Talk about your excitement to be the coach of the Red Devil swim team.
Thank you for having us here, first of all, Dan. And yeah, it's a great sport. We've been doing this for many years, and it's exciting because whenever you get in, as soon as they hit the water, everybody's cheering, and you're in the auditorium. Everybody's waiting for you to get down to the other end and come back. And I mean, we've got different strokes, and it's a good old time.
There's a lot to it. And I have to say, most of the time when I watch, it's usually the Olympics is when I turn it on. That's when I get excited. I get excited about any sport. I'll watch curling for that matter. Curling's fun, by the way. Anyways, you cheer that on and everything, but a lot of people don't really realize that the Red Devils have that team. We don't have a pool hidden somewhere on 1800, okay? There's no pool. You don't hit a button, the gym floor moves away, and there's a pool there. So where do you guys do all of your swim meets at?
Okay, so we have a pool that is right down the road.
Yep.
It's at the health park. And so there's a 10-lane Olympic-sized pool. And we drive – in fact, most of our students drive by it all the time and don't even realize that it's there. It's closer than the middle school. It's closer than Shively Field. And if you go up to the third floor and look out, you can actually see it from the school.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could see it from the school there.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about how this match works. When you go to a meet, when you go to a swim meet there, how many schools are normally represented? What's it look like? Talk about how they compete and just how you coach that up.
Well, it's a lot like wrestling. You have different kinds of matches. You may have dual matches. You may have 4 or 5 teams there. You might have an invitational where you have 10, 12 teams there. And, with 10 lanes, you can accommodate all of that. It's a great time. The scoring is always different depending on how many teams you have. We have about 24 events in a dual meet, 6 relays between the boys' side and the girls' side. Start out with a medley relay and go to a 200 free and a 400 free at the end relay, and then you have a bunch of individual events sprinkled out throughout the whole series there.
So how does the scoring, when you go to a swim meet, how do you compete as a team? Is there team scores, individual scores? How does that translate into a victory or a loss for the Red Devils?
Okay, so we have we have a boys team and we have a girls team.
Okay.
And so you have the girls events and then you have the boys events back to back, and then as you're going through these 24 events, like I said, you have relays, and the relay count for more points. Relays have 4 swimmers on each team, and then you have all the individual events. So you have, butterfly and freestyle and backstroke, and you may have the 200 IM where it's a combination of all of them. And so individually they acquire points, and as those add up, those get filtered into those categories. And so at the end of the meet, you have either a boys teams that compete, and then you have the girls teams that compete, and then you have combined totals. So that's how that kind of
I like it. I like it. It's a little bit of both. Kind of like the wrestling, you've got your individuals and you got your teams on there, so I like the score on that one there. So how long have you been coaching the Red Devil swim team?
This is my 3rd year.
Okay. And how long you been around swimming? Because obviously you got to have a passion for it. Is this something that you just signed up for, or is it something you always had a passion to coach the swim team?
I've been doing this since 1996.
So quite some time.
Quite a while.
If I'm doing my math there, that's a long time.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. So what makes you love that sport of swimming?
Well, what I love about it is being able to see a swimmer, especially one who is new to it, and you give them just a little bit of instruction, a little bit, take this, do this, tweak that, and then all of a sudden they go from maybe not being so comfortable into the water to really being able to compete. And I was that swimmer. I didn't start competing, at the competition level until I was 14. And so that's pretty late in the game for a lot of swimmers. And we have several swimmers on the team who started later. And, if you're really paying attention to your technique, it's not about muscle. It's about technique. And, if you really pay attention, you can cut time and drop time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All I know how to do in the water is float. Okay,
well, that's where it starts.
That's about it.
That's
so
okay.
So you brought some swimmers, and enough about you. I know we're going to highlight these swimmers here.
Absolutely.
Because I've heard that you got some pretty good swimmers on the team here. You got 2 seniors here joining me. We got a couple other swimmers we're going to talk about after this first commercial break here. But who you brought with you? I know you've got Ethan here, and you've got Camden here. Talk a little bit about both seniors. Mm-hmm. You told me before coming on the show here that you've got a very, very experienced swimmer on here and one kind of new to the game. Talk a little bit about why you chose these guys to come on the show tonight.
Well, Ethan has been doing this for a very long time. He's the team captain, and so that was natural fit. We wanted to make sure that we have him out here talking because he has a lot to offer, and I can't wait till we get to that. And then Camden over here, he started 3 years ago. And, like I said earlier before the program, he took to this like a duck to water. I mean, he was just built for swimming.
Okay.
I mean, and he's very coachable. You ask him to do something, and he just he attacks it. I mean, he'll take whatever you tell him to do, and he really takes it to heart while he's in the water. And, sometimes you have some long workouts, and you think, well, I'm doing it right. And then your coach says, hey, you tweak this, tweak that. And
just improve just a little bit on it.
I'm going to tell you what, he just picks it up and just takes it.
Well, I like it. Ethan, we'll start with you down there. Talk a little about swimming, bud. Mm-hmm. You've been doing this for quite some time. Coach is telling me a senior now. Have you always been on the Red Devil swim team?
Yep, since 7th grade.
Since 7th grade. So you started is that the earliest you can start?
Yep, for the high school. But I started club whenever I was 5 years old, swimming for the Marlins.
So you've been in the water for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about when you saw, listen, I'm finding some success here. When did you realize that you were good at swimming?
I think it was really last year. Like during the COVID time, I kind of fell off a little bit. And then last year I really came back strong and started my upward momentum again.
So, what excites you by getting in the water and competing? Obviously, I mean, if you've got that competitive mentality, you can basically be competing at anything. But swimming out there, talk about the edge of just trying to beat someone out in the water.
Yeah, it's a really exciting thing whenever you're in the pool and you look over and you see there's someone right next to you, and you know you just got to push a little bit harder just to beat them. And it's just a fun thing whenever you're doing it.
What's been the highlight? I think I know what you're going to say, maybe. What's been the highlight so far of your swimming career right now?
I think breaking the 100 freestyle record.
Okay. I just saw this got posted about a couple weeks ago. So you broke a school record that's been around for 15 years.
Yep.
In the 100 meter?
100 yard.
100 yard? That'd be really far, wouldn't it be? Okay. 100 yard freestyle. Talk to me what that means.
Yeah, it was a really big thing for me. That record's been there for a while, and I've been not necessarily the 100 free, but this whole season my goal was to get one of the records, and I finally got it.
So what's it like seeing your name up there on the records, having it on the walls there, something that you would hope that lasts for a while, but, you know, records are made to be broken, but hopefully we'll see how long it goes there.
Yeah.
But congratulations on breaking that. What's it like for you to hold that record with your name on it?
It feels really good, like knowing that I'm a part of history for a little bit for the OHS Red Devils swim team. But I know we have some people on the team. Wade, he has a chance at breaking it, so I don't know how long it'll be there. But
okay. We'll talk to Wade after the first break. I believe he's a young 8th grader, correct?
Yeah.
So starting really young on there. So you're setting the bar for him, saying, listen, here's the mark. You got to break it there. But how hard was it to break that record? Were you getting close to it, or was it just a really good swim you had that day?
I hadn't swam the 100 free all season for high school. But I've been swimming it in my club meets, and I felt like I really had a good chance. But I still dropped 2 seconds to get that cut.
So do you pick which one you guys like when you show up for a meet? Do you know which events you're going to compete in ahead of time? Do you train for those? Or is it, listen, coaches say, listen, today I'm putting you on this event?
Yeah, it's kind of a mix of both. Whenever we get closer to, like, the championship meets, then you really start picking which ones you specialize in. But at, like, the Dole meets that Coach Jackson was talking about earlier, you just kind of go whatever the team needs you to swim.
How many can you sign up for? Like, how many can you compete in one day?
You can be in 2 individual events and 2 relays.
Okay, so that's the max. That's a rule from the consecutive. Okay, so I like that there. Camden, on your side of it, coming new to the sport, Coach said you about maybe 2 or 3 years now on the team here, coming into it. What do you like about swimming, and what made you keep coming back to it?
Really is like what he said, that I was a bit more naturally good at it. I ran for quite a few years before this, but I was never really that good at running. I can't run for crap. But when it came down to swimming, I did pick up on it pretty well. But I kind of think that's because when I was younger, we had a boat, and I was always on the water. And so I think I picked up, like, the fundamentals of swimming earlier, like, without a coach. Obviously, he refined it. But, like, before then, I'd already had the fundamentals, how to swim and float, tread water.
So what's your favorite to compete in? If you had to pick one event, whether it's team, individual, what is your favorite and what's it look like?
The relay, because Ethan right here carries me. But, like, event, I like freestyle and breaststroke. Those are 2 that I'm really good at. I do enjoy backstroke a little bit. I'm not as good at it because I don't have the form necessarily quite down, being newer to it. It takes time to learn it. But freestyle is just a stroke. Everybody swims that, especially being younger and just in the water. And then breaststroke, I don't really know what picked up on that from, but I was just good at that one from the start too.
Just like those events right there. Talk about freestyle. Is there a certain motion? Is it just whatever you want to do to get across the finish line? Or is there an actual motion in freestyle? Coach, maybe you can help me on that one as well. What does that look like?
You know, it honestly, it looks a little bit like an S in the water whenever because you're reaching out in front of you, and you're pulling across your body, you're coming down, and as you do, your body turns, and so as you're pushing out on one side, you're reaching on the other, and then as you pull through on the other side, and so you're constantly alternating.
Okay, so freestyle really does have a form to it. It's not like you just jump in the water and run amok, all right? It's like whatever you need to do to cross the other end, you can, but so freestyle is an actual form that you get across, and everyone has to use that same form on there, or try to use that same form. Okay, guys, I like it, man. I'm learning more about swimming as we talk more. Is there a doggy paddle one there?
No, not competitively.
Just asking. Guys, I mean, I appreciate you talking to me about swimming on there. Anything else you guys want to encourage people? Maybe no one's came out to watch a match. You guys got regionals coming up. You guys are going down to Bowling Green. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. You're going down to Bowling Green next week for your regionals. If no one's ever came to watch a Red Devil swim meet, what are they missing out on, boys?
They're missing out on some pretty good relays. We're pretty competitive in the relays, and we place pretty high on them.
does the crowd get loud when you guys are swimming on there? People come out cheering.
Yeah.
So really, we're missing out if we don't come watch a swim meet.
Oh, very competitive. Very competitive.
Okay. Well, I like it, guys. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to bring on some more swimmers on here. Guys, I appreciate it. Congratulations, Ethan, on the record there. Cam, to keep up the great work. Guys, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the Red Devil Rundown.
Want to stand out with bold custom gear? Say hello to KB Designs, your local pros in screen printing, embroidery, and custom hats that pop. From eye-catching team tees to sharp polos and one-of-a-kind hats, we bring your vision to life using the latest tech and top-quality materials. Fast, affordable, built to last. Whether you're a business, school, or sports team, KB Designs helps you wear it proud. Call today for a free quote at 270-929-7719. Visit us on Facebook at KB Designs, where your vision meets our craft. Stand out, wear it proud with KB Designs.
Something doesn't sound right.
How do you know?
My daddy always said you know a bad sound when you hear it.
That makes sense. Yep, that sounds bad.
No, not that.
Hey, your car sounds funny.
My hero.
Stop in Mattingly's Automotive Shop. Let the technicians help diagnose the sounds coming from your vehicle with tune-ups, tire repair, and more. Mattingly's Automotive is here to help. Give them a call at 683-4251 or stop in 2405 Beach Road.
Hi, this is Duke Brubaker at Champion Mazda in Owensboro. Winter is here, and so are the new 2026 models. Test drive a brand new 2025 with outstanding incentives like 0.9% APR for 60 months on new 2025 Mazda CX-50s and CX-5 Turbo Premiums. New 2025 Mazda CX-30s starting at $26,996 and new 2025 Mazda CX-50 preferred all-wheel drive hybrids starting at $32,987. It's the Mazda More to Move You Winter Sales Event going on now through January 5th. Learn more at OwensboroMazda.com.
Looking for a financial partner you can trust? Look no further than Green River Area Federal Credit Union. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a new home, or need a loan, we've got you covered with competitive rates and personalized service. Join the community that cares about your financial well-being. Visit Green River Area Federal Credit Union at one of our 3 locations in Henderson, Greenville, or Owensboro and experience the difference today. Your money, your future, your credit union. Member NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Support your school with the German-American School Spirit Check Card. With each purchase you make using the card, we make a donation to your participating school of choice. So far, through our School Spirit Card program, we've given back over $300,000 to community schools. Stop in your local German-American bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit Check Card today. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Kentron Manufacturing is hiring. We're looking for entry-level associates who are dedicated and drug-free. In business over 50 years, we offer insurance, paid holidays, vacation, and a clean, controlled environment. Apply in person at 610 Industrial Drive. Kentron is an equal opportunity employer.
Let's get back to the rundown and break down all of the red and black action. Sending it back to Mr. B's with your host Dan Bartlett. It's the Red Devil Rundown.
Welcome back to the Red Devil Rundown. We're talking to the Red Devil swim team here. Coach Sean Jackson here. We've got 2 new swimmers in the house here. Just to give us a little insight of kind of maybe some swimming stuff we still have some more questions for and learn a little bit more about it. We've got another senior here. We got Nick Pierce here and also a young 8th grader. We've got Wade Harper here. Nick, let's talk with you a little bit about, just talk to maybe a little about maybe the seniors that were on here. Talk a little about being a senior on this team. How long have you been on the team?
I've been on the team for, I think, about 3 years now.
For 3 years as well?
Yeah.
Talk a little about being a senior on this team and what's it like to compete at that level and what you really like about swimming.
So it's very competitive. We have a lot of good seniors, you know, all of them, especially on the relays. We're all very competitive on how we do, and it pushes me to, you know, want to be a better swimmer.
So I know I asked the other guys in there, do you like the individuals or do you like those relays better?
Personally, I prefer the individuals just because, I don't know, I like to push myself forward, and I have more confidence in those rather than, you know, relying on.
So is there a certain format do you like? Do you like the freestyle, or which one really suits you, my friend?
I love the 50 free freestyle. That's my favorite event that I always love to do. I'm always looking forward to it.
So you said a distance there. How many times down and back is that?
It is 2 times.
Just 2 times. So you're going down and back, right?
No,
just 1 time. Down and back 1 time on there. So you're talking just going down quick. That's quick.
Yeah.
So on a time like that, we know that the record that Ethan broke was 48.86 seconds there. That is a school record. If you missed that in the last episode, the last segment there, he did break it and owns a Red Devil record there. What is a good time for the 50 on there? So if a 48 seconds is for the 100, what's a good time for the 50?
I feel like for the 53, a good time would be anywhere from 32 seconds to 28.
Okay. So what's your best time so far on the 50? If that's your favorite event, what's your best time on that one?
32.9, I believe.
Okay. Do you know the school record for that one by any chance?
I don't. Not off the top of my head.
You know what you need to do? Get a Post-it note. You need to write that time on it. Put it right there on the mirror on the locker, so that way you know that's what you're going to beat there.
Yeah.
So what is there any plans after you're a senior now? Is there any plans of swimming after that? What do you guys do? Is there scholarships for swimmers out there? What's that look like for you, my friend?
Well, competitively, I don't know if I'm gonna really be continuing, but I'm definitely gonna continue swimming on my own.
Great.
And hopefully beat some of my own records.
Coach, before we get to Wade here, what about the other 2 guys? I mean, we didn't get a chance to talk to them about that. Do they have a shot? How does that work for some swimmers, maybe some good swimmers that can go to the next level?
Oh,
is there room for that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There are scholarships abound. You can easily get a scholarship at a lot of schools. There's, D1 schools. I think Ethan stands an excellent shot at that. Camden is doing great, and if he went to swim in college, he could do as well.
Great.
It's just you just have to want to apply for this
and see what they got on there.
Yeah.
Well, Wade, let's talk to you real quick here because Coach brought 5 swimmers. He brought me 4 seniors, and he brought me an 8th grader. Okay. So let me just ask you, how good are you at swimming, my friend?
I'm not to brag, but
no, that's what we want to do. Today, it's all about highlighting you, my friend. Okay, it's not about anybody else. We're gonna highlight the swimmers. Just talk about how good are you at swimming?
I'd say I'm pretty decent right now.
Okay.
From where I am, like in my age range right now, I'd say I'm pretty decent. I'm okay.
So talk about where do you see your ceiling out there? What are you striving? If we talked to Nick down here, told him to write a Post-it note, what's on your Post-it note where you want to be at?
My main goals, like as you said, for my events, 2 of my favorite events, actually, I was talking to Wendy about this. I was planning to swim this at regionals. It's 100 fly and 500 free. My plan for 500 free is to get under, I'd say, try and get around 515, 510, not like next meet, obviously, but like in the future,
that's where you want to get to
within the next year. Yeah,
you got to forgive me. Did you say 500?
500. Yes.
How many times down and back is that one? Because I'm out of breath just hearing that number right now.
If we're talking just like
down and back,
that's 10 laps.
Oh lordy,
that's 10 of those.
Okay, is there a break? Is there a water break?
No.
That's kind of funny. All right. Anyway.
I wish there was.
Man,
that would make it easier on me and everyone else swimming it.
What's the longest race there is?
The longest, I actually swam that not too long ago, the mile.
The mile?
Yes.
In a pool?
Yes.
First of all, congratulations to you. I hear people applauding here. I'm applauding you because how many times back is that?
That's down and back, that's 33.
Okay, something wrong with you. Okay, something wrong with you. You don't swim that much time.
I thought there was something wrong with me, too, before I swam it. I was like, what am I doing here?
That's crazy. All right, so what makes you want to swim that long distance?
What makes me want to swim that long distance is me and my dad were talking about this. It was one random Marlins meet. I also swim for them, too.
Okay.
The Marlins, they're a good swim team. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here. Whenever I did the 500 free, he told me that whenever I was swimming against those other swimmers, it looked like I was getting faster as they were getting slower, and it kind of started to me at least, it seemed like I got good endurance, and it felt like I could last a lot longer in the pool, and that just kind of made me realize
stay with that one there.
Yeah, it just kind of made me realize I was really
sounds like a making of a movie. Okay, They were slowing down, I was speeding up out there.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite? So I know you like the long ones there, it sounds like. Are you going to stick towards that? Is that what you're pushing towards, or is you like the shorter ones?
The shorter ones are easier, so if you want to depend it on what I like, that might differ. But if we're talking about my best and like what I like, depending on what I'm best at, I'd probably say 500 free. 500 free is probably my best.
So you've got these seniors here, and you being an 8th grader, where do you want to be when you are a senior? Okay. Because Ethan's over here saying he's got this record. He said possibly You're in the Wings could possibly break that. What's it like hearing that from a current senior?
I wish you didn't put me on the spot there like that, but it just kind of makes me realize that I want to continue this swimming thing, and I want to get really good at it. I don't want to do this for a couple of years on off, go do different sports like some other swimmers I know.
You want to devote yourself to it.
Yeah. This is one of my main sports. This is some of my friends' basketball, their football. This is what I like to do, and I really like doing it. I want to continue to improve very greatly as I get more in-depth in swimming.
Well, man, congratulations. It sounds like you've got a ceiling that you're trying to achieve out there. Nick, congratulations to you as well. You guys talk a little bit about Coach. Maybe you can chime in as well. Regionals coming up. Okay, you guys got regionals. Well, first of all, let's talk about that. We didn't even talk about the highlights. Talk about the results from last Saturday where you guys hosted the meet. I believe you guys came in second. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about some accomplishment from last Saturday real quick.
Yeah, we did a great job. Our relays really delivered. We have tough competitors in this area, and whenever you look at us match up side by side, you really have to hammer down and focus. And we did a great job.
Well, second place is not bad there. You've got regionals coming up. I believe it's on Friday or Saturday. This comes down in Bowling Green. So Saturday down in Bowling Green is regionals. What are you guys looking to achieve there? How are you guys looking going into that? And what else do you need to work on as you guys prepare? Guys, chime in. Tell me what you guys think of regionals coming up. You guys winding the season down, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Talk a little about regionals coming up this Saturday.
Regionals, it's pretty big. I'm going to try and reach most of my goals there. And for high school, there's dual meets and there's actual meets. Not actually, but to me that's what it seems like. Dual meets are when just only two like Catholic and Owensboro. Yes. That's what we did that recently. Dual meets are many people try to do well. They don't always reach that. It's harder for them to reach that just because it's not it's just based off of points. It's not huge meets. We just do it for competition. But other meets like the regionals or city county even, we try and go hard and give all our effort. Nick, I think you can kind of relate to that too. You tried to give a bunch of effort on city county from what I heard. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, guys, I'm encouraged to see what you guys do. Coach, keep me informed. Let me know what the results are.
Sure,
see if I get down there and watch it. I misspoke. It's not this Saturday. I don't think anything's going to happen this Saturday because of the weather. It is next Saturday, the 31st, is when regional's going to take place. Yep. Guys, I appreciate you guys coming on the show. We learned a lot about swimming. You guys are in great hands here with this coach here. Keep up the great work. Let me know what's going on so we can tell everybody on the Red Devil Rundown. But thanks for coming on the show, guys. This is your swimming team, your Red Devil swimming team. We'll take another quick break. We'll be right back here on the Red Devil Rundown.
When you're looking for the perfect place to eat, drink, and have a blast, head to Mr. B's Pizza and Wings in Owensboro. Dive into hot, fresh-made pizzas, bowl wings, and all your favorite game day classics. And now, take the fun even further at Club 18 Golf, the indoor golf experience right inside Mr. B's. Bring your friends, book a bay, and swing through world-famous courses while enjoying great food and cold drinks. It's the ultimate night out with great eats, great swings, all under one roof. Mr. B's Pizza and Wings in Club 18 Golf, right on Highland Point Drive, where Owensboro comes to play.
Hi, I'm Zach Tell, Madisonville Maroon and current Kentucky Wildcat basketball player.
And I'm Chris Rhodes, injury attorney.
Growing up in Madisonville, I dreamed about playing in Rupp Arena, but I didn't get recruited, didn't have guarantees, but I kept showing up.
A lot of our injured clients feel that same way, trying to push forward, feeling like everything is stacked against them.
But when people believe in you, everything changes.
That's what we do here. We stand beside you every step of the way.
Roads and roads.
We've got your back.
Living life at a healthy weight can be challenging, but Owensboro Health's weight management team has the resources to help. Whether you are looking for nutrition counseling and fitness training at the health park, or clinically supervised weight loss medications or weight loss surgery with our bariatric surgeon, you'll find the support you need to maintain a healthy weight and live a healthier, happier life. Learn more at owensborohealth.org/livewell.
Hey y'all, it's Kellyanne Hears with the Hears Group at Keller Williams Elite Realty. As a proud sports mom, I know what it takes to show up, stay focused, and deliver results on the field and in real estate. That's why we're offering our Guaranteed Cash Offer program. We guarantee to get your home sold or we'll buy it. For all your real estate needs, trust the Harris Group. We're always ready to go to work for you. Call us today at 270-929-5857 for the details.
Hi, I'm Zachary Clark with the Greater Owensboro Realty Company. Whether you're buying your first home, upgrading to your dream space, or selling and looking for the right price, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. With proven results, local market knowledge, and real commitment to my clients, I'll make sure your move is the right one. Let's turn your real estate goals into reality. Call or text me today at 270-231-1576. And always remember, close with Clark.
Support your school with the German-American School Spirit Check Card. With each purchase you make using the card, we make a donation to your participating school of choice. So far, through our School Spirit Card program, we've given back over $300,000 to community schools. Stop in your local German-American bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit Check Card today. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Let's get back to the rundown and break down all of the red and black action. Sending it back to Mr. B's with your host Dan Bartlett. It's the Red Devil Rundown.
Welcome back to the Red Devil Rundown. Dan Bartlett here in the second half of the show. The first half, we had a great time talking about the swim team, learning all about the swim team from the coaches and some swimmers there as they get ready to wrap up their season. And they've got regionals coming up here, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. I encourage you to follow them along and just cheer them on, and we'll bring you some updates as that goes final from the regional tournament. But right now, we're going to talk a little football action. Yes, I know we've got some state champions, and it's already been done, and we've talked enough about it. But I want to talk a little bit about some of these seniors and what's next for them, because we've got some seniors on this football team that are not quite done playing some football, and I want to talk a little bit about that. And joining me here is Drew Johnson. By the way, if you missed it, Drew Johnson and Carter Vanover came on WVJS for the Moore Automotive Red Devil Game of the Week last Friday?
Yeah.
Last Friday against the Davis County doubleheader, and they killed it. Okay, I needed someone to come on the show with me and do a little caller, and Carter Vanover and Drew Johnson absolutely killed it on that show, enough that I'm almost worried that you got a career in broadcasting coming up, my friend.
I don't think so.
It was good. It was good. It started a little shaky. You got your feet underneath you, and after that I was getting texts like, man, these dudes are killing it. So I have a feeling you're going to be doing some more games with me in the near future. Maybe some baseball games too, my friend.
I hope so. I think baseball's more my speed.
Yeah, that nice little slow pitch by pitch on there. I love baseball. Well, congratulations on an awesome senior season on there. And first of all, Drew, what's up with you, buddy? What's next on the plate for you? I know kind of where you're going with that. I know we're going to be talking about some signings and football, but you and your buddy Carter, what's next for you guys? Is football going to be in the future? What's on the horizon?
No, I think we're ending it off as state champions. So neither one of us is going to play, and then Carter's going to go to school at Kentucky, and I'm going to go to college somewhere, but I'm not really sure where yet.
You're going to take that ring and ride off in the sunset. That's what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, you've got some buddies. Okay? You've got some best friends on this team. You got some buddies. We're going to talk a little bit. A couple of the guys cannot be here. I know we got some more seniors down here. Guys, we'll have you tune in as well. We got Xavier Conrad, Jalen Carr here. We'll talk about you guys when we get to that point there. But talk about these friends here. First, we're going to start with a man that really doesn't need much of an introduction, but that's Evan Hampton. Evan Hampton right now could not be here with us. Why? Because he's already on the campus of Vanderbilt as he signed with the Commodores down there. Guys, help me out here. What is Vanderbilt getting in Evan Hampton?
A dog.
That's simple. Just that simple right there. Get an absolute dog. That's all it was. Xavier, talk about it. What's it like to have Evan Hampton? You spent many years with him on the team there. What is Vanderbilt getting in Evan Hampton?
A vocal leader.
A vocal leader.
Yes, sir.
All right, I know it's one of your best friends, my friend. Drew, what are they getting?
Well, I mean, he's just ultimate competitor. He's going to try his hardest in everything he does, and then he's going to also raise the people around him to that same standard.
Hey, just an absolute. We've been blessed to watch him as he breaks a lot of records down there for OHS, and he takes that state championship ring. He goes down to Vanderbilt. I'm excited because I instantly became a Commodores fan. Okay, I will probably watch the games on there. Hopefully, get to see him down there. And then the Commodores, they're building themselves a nice little football team there. So I'll be excited to see how number 22 down there is. Does he have a number yet? Do you know? Does he get to pick a number yet?
Sure. I know they gave him a number for spring ball, but I don't know what he'll be wearing once I actually get to start playing games.
Have you talked to Evan since he's been down there?
I have. I went down there and saw him about 2 weeks ago.
Okay. So how's he liking? Is he fitting in down there? Is he enjoying his time at Vanderbilt so far?
Yeah, he loves it. It's everything he thought it'd be. Made great friends. He said it's not too dissimilar other than you're doing football all day, but he thinks OHS really prepared him well, and he's really liking it so
Well,
far.
obviously, I mean, what Ganaway did and what Fallon did with him there, so, I mean, it really sets that stage for the next level to play at a Division I college on there. So, Evan Hampton's our first senior that we talked about there, making his way down to Vanderbilt as he's already there. And then we have another senior who is already on campus, and that is J.W. Muster. There is already at Murray State as he's down there. Guys, talk a little bit about Big J.W. there. What are they getting in J.W. down there?
Another dog.
Jalen Carr, you're going to have to come up with something new, my friend. You're going to have to come up with something new right there. But, yeah, he is a dog. He is a dog. He's going to fight down there. He's going to clog up down there in the middle. But why did J.W. pick Murray State down there? And is that a good fit for him down there? What do you think, Drew?
Yeah, I mean, he really loves football, so anywhere was going to be a good fit for him.
He does love football.
Too many guys,
he'll be the first to tell you that. He loves football.
Who loves football like him, but I think it was just the right distance from home for him. It was the opportunity with early playing time that he was looking for, so I'm really glad he was able to find a place to go.
He does have the size. He does have that toughness. He does have that competitive edge on there. What's some things? Go back to Evan and also JW. What do those two need to work on? Obviously playing at a higher level there, college football there. What's some things that they need to work on to continue to take them to the next edge on there? Let's start with Evan. What's he need to work on to continue to get the next level? Call him out there. Come on.
I don't really know what position I'm in to tell Evan how to be a better running back.
Because I'm sure he's going to listen to this.
But, yeah, I would probably tell I'd say gain some weight like everybody does in college. That was never really an issue in high school. But if he is listening to this, I just want to let him know
bulk up just a little bit down there.
He's too little right now.
Okay. And what about JW down there? What do you think that young man needs to do?
J-Dub?
What's J-Dub need to do? Xavier, what do you got? You spent a lot of time with him. You were side by side with him quite a bit. Well, what's he need to do to be successful down there at Murray State?
J-Dub, he just needs to stay level-headed and focused, just putting your head down and grinding for real. Staying humble.
Staying humble. Yeah, we'll tell you that JW, stay humble down there, and we wish you the best of luck. We got another Red Devil we're going to talk about. We got 5 on the list here. We're going to talk about a little bit of Jaden Morris as he committed to go play at Georgetown. And just talk a little about your relationship with Jaden and his strive to continue to overcome adversity. That's kind of been his story on there. Drew, what's it like to play alongside with him, and talk about what Georgetown's getting in Jaden Morris?
Well, I couldn't be any more happy for Jaden. I've been playing with him since 8th grade, which is when he stayed back a grade and then started playing with us then. And he's always been really adamant about wanting to play college football. And for him to fight through those injuries that he's had and come in and contribute and end up scoring a touchdown in the state championship.
Oh, man, that was such a awesome ending for him.
Yeah, I really couldn't be happier for him. He's a great teammate, a great leader. And to find a spot like Georgetown where, a lot of guys from OHS have had a lot of success, and they're a very storied NAI program.
They are.
I'm really excited for what he's going to be able to do.
They are. Boys, Jalen, here we go. Let me hear it. What's Jalen? Or what is Jaden Morris?
A dog.
Okay, that's all I needed, my friend. That's all I needed. Xavier, what with Jaden Morris going to Georgetown, okay, what's going to motivate him? Because he don't need much motivation. But what do you think is going to be for him to continue to be successful at Georgetown? What's it going to mean for him?
I think just going down there and forgetting your past, basically, like forgetting all the injuries you done been through. You off to a new path now.
Yeah.
Start off strong, start off hard, and look to compete for a starting spot your freshman year.
And you would want for him to completely stay healthy. You want him to continue to strive. He's going to be pushed on many different levels down there, and I'm excited to watch him and the other ones at the next level. All right, the next one I want to talk about is one of you two young men down there. Xavier Conrad signs with Lindsey Wilson. Xavier, talk to me a little bit about your choice to go play with Lindsey Wilson.
My choice was I'd say it was. I'm giving my breakdown of my schools first. It was definitely Lindsey, and I had San Bernardino Junior College in California, and then Georgetown. But really why I chose Lindsay is just the package. You know, I got a friend going there, and also Coach Ambrose, my relationship with him. You know, he calls me every day, checks up on me every day, and tells me that, you know, I'm going in there competing for a spot my first year. So, you know, I'm looking to go in there strong.
You got Lindsey Wilson, you got Georgetown. Okay, that's a quick little jump in the car, get there.
Yeah.
Where did California come from?
Hey, their coach, he was one of them that called up on me every day. You know, being the day of winning, you still calling up on me. It lets me know something about you, to be honest. And, you know, he's a good coach with a good resume. So
what do you know about Lindsey Wilson's program? Talk about why are you excited? What really – I know you talk about being able to compete for a starting job there, but what really drove you there to pick Lindsey Wilson?
Pick Lindsey Wilson. To be honest, also seeing a future OHS Red Devil, Kenyatta Carbon, also going there striving and succeeding.
He ain't striving, buddy. He's dominating right now in basketball.
Yeah, averaging 30, yeah. He's definitely dominating, but, yeah, just seeing another OHS, and, you know, I was asking him questions. He was giving me info about it and stuff, and just giving me hope about Lindsay and my future there.
Okay. I'm glad that you picked somewhere closer to home here to be able to follow you real easy there at Lindsey Wilson. And if I'm not mistaken, you've got someone joining you there. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
We got Jalen Carr, who also committed to Lindsey Wilson on there. Jalen, talk a bit about your commitment and why you chose Lindsey Wilson.
I was down to my last two. It was between Lindsay and a JUCO in Kansas. Kansas Butler, top 10 JUCO. And it was really the coaches. The coach talked to me like he could develop me. He wanted to build a relationship and get close with me.
Okay. I think I know the answer to this one. What's Lindsey Wilson getting in Jalen Carr?
A dog.
There it is right there. Getting another dog. So talk a little bit about, is it nice staying close to home? Does that resonate at all? I mean, is that part of the decision to be somewhat close to home?
Yes, sir. It wasn't my main decision. Like, I don't mind being far away because I want to play football. It's my life. But that was a part of it, yeah.
Does it mean anything that you guys are able to go to the next level, okay, and walk in that locker room with a ring on your finger as state champions in the state of Kentucky? Does that have any weight to you guys at all, or is that high school and we're moving on to college?
I'm moving on from this high school. High school and college ball, two different things. Just got to get bigger, keep my head down, stay humble.
Nah, facts.
But it's nice to have a ring on your finger. Come on, boys. I mean, it's nice to have that on your finger saying, here's what I accomplished here. But you also got to have that separation of that was high school and now I'm ready for college.
Yes, sir.
Where's your ceiling at, boys? Because I know the ceiling we're going to have for other guys on there. Where's your ceiling that you see yourself in college? I mean, what's next for you guys? What are you trying to accomplish there?
Sky's the limit. I just want to get to the next level.
Yeah, facts. Grinding, that's going to take you there. Just keep on working, staying level-headed, and put your head down and work. That's going to take you where you want to go. You know, I can't predict my future, but, you know, I got a good idea if I keep working where I'm going to be.
And putting the time in to get there.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your guys signing to play at the next level. I know that we will keep up with that. I know it on the broadcast. I'll try to keep up with all of the former players. Any accomplishments you guys come up with, we'll make sure that the Red Devil Rundown hears about it. Even when we do our Red Devil games on there, making sure they know what's going on there. Heck, Drew, when Drew comes on and does a show with me, I'll make sure he keeps up with you guys as well, because I'm excited to see where you guys can go in the future with all of our guys. We'll keep up. We've also got a couple on there. I believe we're still waiting on Landon Clark to make his decision. So he's got a decision to make. And Landon Clark possibly will be signing somewhere. I know they had a visit today, and so we'll see where he signs in the near future. But that is your Red Devils looking to play football at the next level. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we're going to break down some future stars on the football field. We'll be right back here on the Red Devil Rundown.
Want to stand out with bold custom gear? Say hello to KB Designs, your local pros in screen printing, embroidery, and custom hats that pop. From eye-catching team tees to sharp polos and one-of-a-kind hats, we bring your vision to life using the latest tech and top-quality materials. Fast, affordable, built to last. Whether you're a business, school, or sports team, KB Designs helps you wear it proud. Call today for a free quote at 270-929-7719. Visit us on Facebook at KB Designs, where your vision meets our craft. Stand out, wear it proud with KB Designs.
Something doesn't sound right.
How do you know?
My daddy always said, you know a bad sound when you hear it.
That makes sense. Yep, that sounds bad.
No, not that.
Hey, your car sounds funny.
My hero.
Stop in Mattingly's Automotive Shop. Let the technicians help diagnose the sounds coming from your vehicle with tune-ups, tire repair, and more. Mattingly's Automotive is here to help. Give them a call at 683-4251 or stop in 2405 Beach Road.
Hi, this is Duke Brubaker at Champion Mazda in Owensboro. Winter is here, and so are the new 2026 models. Test drive a brand new 2025 with outstanding incentives like 0.9% APR for 60 months on new 2025 Mazda CX-50s and CX-5 Turbo Premiums. New 2025 Mazda CX-30s starting at $26,996 and new 2025 Mazda CX-50 preferred all-wheel drive hybrids starting at $32,987. It's the Mazda More to Move You Winter Sales Event going on now through January 5th. Learn more at OwensboroMazda.com.
Looking for a financial partner you can trust? Look no further than Green River Area Federal Credit Union. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a new home, or need a loan, we've got you covered with competitive rates and personalized service. Join the community that cares about your financial well-being. Visit Green River Area Federal Credit Union at one of our 3 locations in Henderson, Greenville, or Owensboro and experience the difference today. Your money, your future, your credit union. Member NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Support your school with the German-American School Spirit Check Card. With each purchase you make using the card, we make a donation to your participating school of choice. So far, through our School Spirit Card program, we've given back over $300,000 to community schools. Stop in your local German-American bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit Check Card today. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Kentron Manufacturing is hiring. We're looking for entry-level associates who are dedicated and drug-free. In business over 50 years, we offer insurance, paid holidays, vacation, and a clean, controlled environment. Apply in person at 610 Industrial Drive. Kentron is an equal opportunity employer.
Let's get back to the rundown and break down all of the red and black action. Sending it back to Mr. B's with your host, Dan Bartlett. It's the Red Devil Rundown.
Welcome back to the Red Devil Rundown. Dan Bartlett here in our final segment of tonight's show as we're going to talk a little future of the Red Devil football program. Joining me now is I got some outstanding 8th graders here along with one of the coaches here, Mr. Zach Clark. Zach, tell me who you brought on the show today and talk a little bit about what they've done this year because it's outstanding, my friend.
To be able to coach 2 great players like this. But, another thing I'll say is these are definitely 2 astonishing players, but the class that they have in that 2020-30 is definitely special. Or 2030, is special. Extremely special. They push each other to be great every single day, and the competition is just top level. But first, we got Gavin Walker. He's a running back / linebacker, and then we got Aslan James, who's O-line and D-line. Just forces to be reckoned with, and I'll kind of let them talk about their game a little bit, but they're tremendous athletes.
Well, guys, I've heard your success. I have heard your name. It's the first time I actually get a chance to meet you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys on the field next year because I've heard that you guys have a shot to come in and just make an imprint right away, coming here just the way that you guys play, the level that you play. Not only did you have an outstanding season for the 8th grade team, you guys were recognized for something special, getting to play in the Under Armour All-American game. Is that correct? Down in Texas, I believe, in San Antonio. No, where was it at?
It's Orlando.
It was Orlando. Down in Orlando down there, the Under Armour All-American game, the 8th grade game, and not only did you get to play in it, you guys had success in that game as well. Gavin, talk a little bit about playing in that game and just what it's like to represent the Red Devils all the way in Orlando.
Playing in it was definitely a big opportunity. It was really fun going against all the best competition in the nation. And just representing Owensboro every time I scored, it felt good.
What's it like to be just a powerhouse running back? I know that there's the ceiling. I mean, it's just it could be huge for you, my friend. What's it like to have that, knowing that you've got a capability to continue to improve and to be better and better, finding that success right now as an 8th grader?
Yeah, it's definitely a big thing, with Evan. It's big shoes to fill in, all the records he's broke and everything he's done. Definitely some expectation.
Have you got a chance to hang out with Evan? Did you get a chance to meet with him, talk with him a little bit? I know he's an awesome, incredible guy, but I didn't know if that came all the way down to the 8th grade level as well.
Yeah, I got to practice with him a little bit in the summer.
Okay.
And a little bit during the playoffs.
I like it. I like it. And Aslan James over there, talk a little bit about yourself, my friend. I heard that you are a force to be reckoned with. Tell me what position you play, and just talk a little bit about what it is to be on the Red Devils team.
It feels great to be on the Red Devils team. I mean, It's a lot. I play offensive tackle, offensive right tackle.
Okay.
And,
I'm going to chime in real quick.
Let's hear it. Come on.
He says tackle. He can play every position on the line. I've seen this dude have phenomenal stats. I've seen him pull like an NFL guard. So he does everything tremendously at a high level.
I mean, as an 8th grader, you got the size, my friend. You've got the size, so check that off right now. But, guys, your season on the Aslan, talk a little about what you accomplished this year. What was one of your favorite parts of this season?
Favorite part about the season is just being around all the players and coaches, just having great times with all the players, and just like pre-games and like during the game, just so much happening and just a lot to take in. It's amazing.
Well, guys, talk a little bit about this experience that you went on, because I've heard that it was like none other. Talk a little bit about, maybe you guys could walk me through what it looked like, what you guys did down there, when you got there, how long you spent down there. I mean, I'm in envy a little bit because that's awesome. So talk a little about your journey down there, that's Under Armour All-American game.
We got down there and we got to get fitted for all of our stuff. We got to see the lounge, which was pretty cool because they had all the past uniforms in there.
Okay.
Got to see all the great people that played in there. And then,
so they fit you for this uniform and everything. Yeah. Do you get to keep these uniforms?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Like just more than one, or do they just load you up? Do they just say, here's a goodie bag and here you go?
Well, we got a big bag of clothes, and we got to keep the helmet and the jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Aslan, what about you, buddy? Talk a little about getting down to that journey. What was next? After they fitted you for everything, what did you guys do next?
We went to go eat. It was team lunch or dinner, I'm pretty sure, and it was good. It was really good.
Mind you, I FaceTimed him during the team dinner, and Aslan didn't say a single word to me. He killed that buffet. Me and DJ, his dad, were if y'all don't know, DJ James at the high school is his father. He's linebacker coach at the high school, and we were just cracking up. These kids were in absolute awe.
Just wanted this buffet. That's my kind of language right there. Go straight for the buffet. Talk about the competition, guys, down there. So you went down there. How long did you guys have to practice the team, and what was that competition like? Because you're bringing the best of the best at this competition down there. What was that like?
We had 2 days of practice, which the playbooks weren't too hard to remember, and the competition was really good. The atmosphere and practice every day was really good. Just a fun thing to be around.
So they bring all these coaches in. You guys got to throw it together real quick, and then you play another team down there. Do you practice with that same team you're competing against? Or do they pick teams, or how does that work?
So we had an East and a West. Me and Aslan were on the West, and we were practicing on a different field.
Okay.
But the fields are side by side. And at one period, we got to kind of combine and do a little bit of 7-on-7, and it was pretty fun, pretty competitive.
All right. So obviously this is an experience you guys are not going to forget down there. Man, it's awesome to have you guys go down there and represent the Red Devils, the Owensboro, the state champion Owensboro, and just making our name known down there. So congratulations on that. Guys, what are you looking forward to next season? You guys moving up to the high school, coming over to 1800. You got Coach Ganaway over there. Talk a little bit about just your excitement to come on the big field next year.
I'm very excited. I feel like I can do a lot for the team and do a lot for varsity. I just want to play everywhere.
All right, we're going to need some right guards out there. We're going to need some right guards out there as well. And Gavin Walker, I mean, we can hit using the backfield back there. I'm looking forward to seeing you. But, guys, Gavin, what are you looking forward to the most?
Just trying to mark my spot, let everybody know me.
I mean, I appreciate it, guys. I heard great things about you guys. I've really enjoyed meeting you guys. Look forward to calling your guys' games next year. But just keep up the good work. Zach, keep pushing them.
Oh, yeah.
Keep pushing them out there. But, guys, big things ahead for you guys both, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up tonight's show. We'll do that by giving you a look ahead of what's next on the week of Red Devils. If you look at the schedule there, tomorrow night the boys' basketball team will be in action against Bosse at home at 7 p.m. And then on Saturday, the girls will be away at Evansville Memorial at 1:30. That's the girls' basketball. Next week, looking ahead, the bowling team. The bowling team will be at Diamond Lane South against their I believe that's going to be their last match of the season. They'll be going against Apollo. Then on Tuesday, you got boys basketball at Whitesville. It's a JV varsity matchup. And girls basketball against Ohio County. It'll be a JV varsity matchup. On Tuesday, you got a freshman JV basketball game against Catholic. Wednesday, it's Thursday. Thursday is the 29th, bowling regionals at Bowling Green. And then you got a freshman JV basketball game against Apollo. And then next Friday and Saturday, the Red Bowling Regionals continue. Girls and boys, both action will be against Apollo Friday night, doubleheader at Apollo. And then next Saturday, the swim regionals at Bowling Green. Wrestling against Louisville Valley, freshman boys basketball against Edmonton County, and the girls track. It's time to start talking about the track team. That'll be at Centra College, all next Saturday on the 31st. Guys, you've been listening to the Red Devil Rundown. I'm Dan Bartlett, and go Devils!
Hey, I'm saying you've been listening to the Red Devil Rundown, brought to you by Mr. B's. That's right. You go to for the best pizza and wings. Remember your home for the Owensboro Red Devils. It's 92.9, 93.3 WVJS. And we out of here.